averaging around 13.5 points a game. Here's Booker. To the paint. Here's Hilliard. And that one is hammered home.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Here's Melton. It's deflected. Booker against Paul. Down low. Here's Hilliard. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Hilliard's got 6 points.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Paul kicks to Allen. Back to Paul. Cleveland moving the ball around. Horton Tucker. The pass to Melton. A three-pointer, no good. Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Booker looking around. Booker draws the double. There's Hilliard. And he lays it straight in. 8 points for him.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Paul passes to Allen. Here's Melton. Back to Allen. And out.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Now here's Booker. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. Clock at 6. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
Paul passes to Allen. Now here's Melton. Defended by Booker.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Malik Monk, he's checked in for D'Anthony Melton.
Cavaliers, Malik Monk.
Now here's Lillard. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. Booker the pass to Hilliard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Monk. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Love checked in for Allen. McDaniels comes in for Vanderbilt. And Lewis subbed in for Chris Paul. A big dunk at the end of the break.
That's just a good look from Clay as his teammate was open.
Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
Hilliard. Lewis grabs the board. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Horton Tucker, the pass to Love, and that one is good. And the list of players with multiple series clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs: Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
Here's Monk following the basket by Kevin Love.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And here is Lewis after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Stolen by Thompson. Lillard, the pass to Hilliard, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Maybe worrying a bit too much about Lillard that time, dropping the dime to the unguarded player.
To the middle. Here's Love. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
To the inside. Hilliard. Monk grabs the board. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Nets. It's tipped. Now here's Booker. He's guarded closely. Thompson with the bucket.
And Klay Thompson, one of those guys where you hit the switch as a lights-out shooter.
Lewis against Booker. Here's McDaniels. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now Booker. No points in the game yet for him. And the dunk by Booker.
And how about Booker just zipping around the defense and still able to make that J?
Lewis down low. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Offense, the order.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your power.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Warriors.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Cleveland, we've got DeAnthony Melton. Also Chris Paul out there. Malik Monk out there with Jarrett Allen. And it's Vanderbilt in at the four-man position. Hilliard, good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 7th assist in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Allen finds Paul. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Shot clock at 6. With the fadeaway. Kept alive. And staying with the play, Allen.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
Passes it to Bull. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Booker against Paul. Allen a screen on Booker. Paul kicks to Monk. It's deflected. Booker with it. Stolen away. 3 on 3. Here's Monk. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
There's a quiet confidence that Monk seems to play with. You can see he just feels like nobody can guard him. He just plays with an edge.
Free throw drops for Monk. Just sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, midseason. Do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue to have divisions and conferences. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just seed them 1 through 16 and determine who's truly the best.
And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Pulls up for 3. And it's Monk that time on the assist by Paul. Monk's got it all tied up now for the Cavs. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Lillard looking around. And then Lillard slams it in.
Well, he can shoot the 3, so defenses have to go out and overplay him, and that's what creates lanes for him to do stuff like that.
Monk, the pass to Allen. On the wing, Melton. Screen by Allen. Pick off in midair. Now here's Booker. He's guarded by Melton. Booker outside. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Booker.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on a quick pick and roll with his size and speed. He can be very dangerous in these sets.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Melton passes to Vanderbilt. Dishes it to Paul. Allen with the screen for Paul. Now the pass to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Fans, the loudest section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Fans, your Powerhouse Dance Team. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Powerhouse Dance Team.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Love check in for Allen. McDaniels comes in for Vanderbilt. Horton Tucker's checked in for Malik Monk. And Lewis subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. McDaniels kicks to Paul. Love outside. Cleveland moving it around. Stolen by Thompson.
2 minutes.
Pushing it up. And the dunk by Ball.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Paul passes to McDaniels. Driving in. Here's Horton Tucker. That 3 off the mark. 1:39 left now here in the second. Inside, Ball, and the dunk by Ball.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And Cleveland turns it over again.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Ball setting the pick for Booker. Back to Lillard. Shoots the 3. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Horton Tucker. The pass to Paul. Here's McDaniels. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
To the paint. Here's Hilliard. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Powerhouse Dance Team. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Powerhouse Dance Team.
Warriors on D. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Lewis against Booker. Lewis passes to Paul. Down low. Shot to stop the run. And there's the nice layup by Love. 6 points for Love.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
A drive by Booker. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's the break. Comes up empty down low. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Warriors lead by 11. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With J.B. Bickerstaff, Coach, what will be the areas of emphasis on defense?
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the...
Now, Shaq, we need you to provide... And taking a glance now at this game, thanks for spending halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Warriors. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Thompson is out there at Bol. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Hilliard at the center, filling out the middle. To the middle, here's Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
More from Allen. Can pile up points without wasting possessions. Very economical.
Well, the length of Jared Allen is such a huge asset. He's a shot blocker and a rim runner, and that's what people are looking for. More versatility and athleticism from the 5 spot.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Back to Melton. 5 to shoot. Allen a screen on Booker. Here's Melton. Got a piece of it.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Booker draws the double. Pass to Hilliard. Back to Booker. To the inside. And Hilliard gets it to go. Hilliard's got 21 in the game. And a throwback sort of game for Allen, bringing physicality and anchoring the defense.
Yeah, and it's weird because the physicality you're talking about, Kevin, isn't so much in him showing brute strength. It might be just physically able to do the things above the rim and in a vertical space that impact the defensive end of the floor.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Melton passes to Paul. Those three-pointers off the mark.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Horton Tucker, the pass to Paul. Now, here's Melton. 6 to shoot. Pass to Vanderbilt. From deep. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
This is his first free throw of the game.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Booker outside. Lillard outside. Down low. Here's Bol. Bang off the glass. 12 points for Bol.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Cavaliers trail by 19. Passes to Horton Tucker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
Hey, Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
A different look now for Cleveland. Love check in for Allen. McDaniels comes in for Vanderbilt. And Lewis subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Booker draws the double. Out left to the wing. Hilliard kicks to Booker. To the paint. Tries from 7. And McDaniels with the block. Monk, no one around him. Hands it from downtown. Monk's got 8 points.
And you got to love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. The Warriors have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
1 shot.
And that one misses. The Cavaliers trail by 16. To the middle and stolen by Bol. And here's Booker. Booker draws the double.
2 minutes remaining.
And Hilliard gets it to go.
2 minutes.
Hilliard's got 8 points in the quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
They set the pick. Thompson in the corner. Another 3 for Golden State.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Lewis dishes to Monk. He kicks to McDaniels. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Booker against Lewis. Thompson in the corner. Another 3 for Golden State.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! All right, look who's coming onto the court. for your Powerhouse Dance Team.
Lewis against Booker. Here's Monk. 8 points for him. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
That's his first personal
That is
foul.
his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
Allen's checked in for Cleveland. Lewis against Booker. Lewis attacking, kicks it out to Love. 6 on the shot clock. Love with the screen on Lillard. Monk for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Hilliard's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Lewis against Booker. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. And another 3 for Golden State.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Lewis against Booker. Can they get it? And he slams it one-handed.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that
All
deuce.
right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Powerhouse Dance Team. Substitution for the Warriors.
Timeout called the Warriors.
For Golden State. All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time. Fans, your Powerhouse Dance Team.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Call timeout. T-shirt time! Fans, your Powerhouse Dance Team.
Now, here's Clarkson. He gets it up, and so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Great start, fellas. Play, your cutting is awesome. The movement without the ball is brilliant. Great stuff.
Good to hear that, complimenting the motion. Steve Kerr likes this offense and how it's running right now.
And when the players and the ball never seem to stop, it really prevents a defense from getting set and digging in.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge, Paul out there with Nash, and it's Vanderbilt in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Whiteside a screen on Nash. 5 on the clock. Whiteside, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Clarkson passes to Singleton. Offensive rebound. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Here's Aldridge, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Warriors leading by 21. Whiteside a screen on Nash. Clarkson dishes to Whiteside. And Brent, you played for the Spurs, who pioneered player rest. More and more teams have followed that suit over the seasons, calling it load management, even risking fines. Any concern with the way things are done?
I understand the fans' complaint. You know, to think about being a 10-year-old boy or girl and LeBron James is coming to your city and it's a load management day and he's not playing. And so the league understands it. It understands it from its broadcast partners and the way that they want the star players to be involved in every game that they play. And they've tried to adjust the schedule and moved it around a little bit, doing away with back-to-backs. I think it'll be a constant battle, but the organizations are investing in these players, and health is their #1 issue. They want them to play as many games and for as long as they can at an elite level. So we'll see how it goes in the next couple of years.
Allen kicks to Melton. Allen a screen on Clarkson. Here's Melton, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
As soon as Whiteside positions himself, he just spikes that one away. It's like he's playing beach volleyball.
And he gets it back. Back to Paul, and the pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Paul. Launches a three. Cleveland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Here's Allen. And finally, that one's good.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
Golden State ball.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Singleton the pass to Whiteside. 6 to shoot. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are in the society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your shoes. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Booker draws the double. Shot clock at 6. Kicks the ball. Some nice passing by Golden State. Lillard from outside bangs home the trifecta.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Melton passes to Vanderbilt. Booker against Paul. Rejected by Booker. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. A different look now for Cleveland. McDaniels, he's checked in for Talen Horton-Tucker. And Lewis subbed in for Chris Paul. The Warriors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Here's Booker. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out a game. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their career. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Now here's Melton. He's covered closely, and they're able to recover. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point range, the offensive rebound over to the left wing. Here's McDaniels. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Booker with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Pass to Bull. Back to Booker. Thompson outside. Now Booker. Booker draws the double. Hilliard, another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
Booker draws the double. Pass to Hilliard. Booker against Lewis. Thompson in the corner. And another three for Golden State.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
Now here's Booker. Monk defending. Thompson for three. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Passes it to McDaniels for the three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Booker with it. To the left wing. Nobody near Lillard. Another three for Golden State.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Con su dinero de papá, que con su bla 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 siempre. Y raperas que me conocen me están tirando sal, pero Visa dijo que le meta, so I'm. I got good and plenty, I know couldn't get me, I'm acting a fool if any wanna catch this fade. Súbele a mí que yo soy la dura, que te yo solo dos rutas, tírame o si quieres hazte. Wait, díganme si así o con más lumbre, que por costumbre mato yo el track, no acepto no two-face, I've been choosing. Bring the hook back like hola.